The search is on tonight for a driver who took off from the scene of a hit and run in Washington County. It happened last week on Route 88 between Patterson Road and Ginger Hill Road. Police say a white four-door sedan crashed into a car driven by 26-year-old Eric Walters. If you have any information, please call police. A man on a bicycle killed in Baldwin. We showed you this crash as breaking news on Friday. Tonight, as the story unfolds, it becomes more tragic. This man was a retired Marine and firefighter. Channel 11's Brittany McGraw spoke with his wife about the accident and the many ways the memory of her husband will live on.
Definitely the saying 1 in a million is my husband.
And the man Sharon Zetak described as her rock and her Superman was a man with a huge heart who she says was always on the move.
He could take a 5-minute nap, wake up, and be raring to go.
Even though Jeff Zetak was a retired Marine and retired from firefighting several years ago, his family says he worked more now than he did back then.
He was so active and it was ridiculous because he was 57 years old.
At 57, Jeff worked 2 jobs, and it was his job at Pittsburgh Mailing that he was on his way home from Friday afternoon when he collided with a car on Baldwin Road and died.
It's not only our loss, it's a loss that I don't think people around him will get over for a while.
Sharon said he was on his bike not because he had to, but because he loved being active, walking, biking.
It wasn't that, his car broke down and he went and started riding his bike to work. His car was fine and he was still riding his bike to work just because that's what he wanted to do.
She said her husband had a heart of service and would do just about anything for anyone. She says now there's an emptiness in her heart knowing that she's lost her Prince Charming. But
I've got my kids. I see him in them so much. And his family.
And his legacy of giving continues. Sharon says Jeff was an organ donor, so even in his death, he continues to give the gift of life. Reporting on the South Side, I'm Brittany McGraw, Channel 11 News.